everyone, so I'm going to make this video and see if I can keep it under 10. DaMouseOfInk, and today we're going to be talking about Starfield. If you like videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe, as I will be doing more, hopefully in the future. Starfield is one of those games that reminds me of Oblivion. It's extremely massive, and I think that the more time you put into it, the better your experience. I'll start with the RV8. The RV8 is good for mobility. If you are like me and you do a lot of planetary habitation, then going around on planets that have marginal to moderate fauna, and sometimes also going around on hazardous planets, having protection and being able to do it fast is actually very beneficial for gameplay. So the update in regards to the Rev, in regards to gameplay, is it's about a 10 out of 10. It gives it a sense of Rocket League and GTA, and I guess I kind of enjoy that mixture. Basically, it cuts down time 50 to 75%. Things that you might have spent a couple of days on before, you can now spend less than 10 minutes. I think the Rev was always intended to be in the game. As you see the platform that it sits on, the landing pad on the larger one, it fits. The other thing I noticed is very fun with the Rev is its gravitational pull. There are times that it seems like a little mini spaceship, and others where it seems actually like a rover. So being able to scan from the vehicle is a super bonus for those that like to also get a lot of experience points really fast. So the Rev is just all around very beneficial, and I think even without the creation kit, the Rev itself would have been a good standalone update. My small critique to it is I wish I would have gotten it sooner, like try February. Point is, it adds to the gameplay, it adds to the structure of the game and the overall feel. Another really cool thing that I'm seeing on PC is a lot of players are taking to the cosmetic mods on it, and they've even beta jets the vehicle, which I hope they do bring to Xbox. Right now I have not changed the skin, but I did download the ones that were free in the creation store. I just think in the places that before you were struggling, and if this is the only reason that you're coming back just to try out the RV8, you won't be disappointed. It does take a second to figure out the mechanics and stuff like that, but once you do, it's pretty much there. Basically, if you have a long distance mission that's going to require some jumping up and down, usually you're good to drive there. Good job with that stuff. It excites me that you're listening a little, which makes me want to definitely be honest with you about my critiques so that you can do even better. My highest recommendation too with the rover, when you're taking it around, take Hadrian, because Hadrian likes to explore planetary habitations as well, different biomes and stuff like that, and she will say key things about where you are and if it's even a good place to settle down. Okay, and on to the next topic, because I've spent long enough on the Rev. We have to talk about this creation kit. Bethesda, you broke your game mad early. It's crazy, but I'm with it. Let's get into it. Pros and cons. Let's start with the pros. If you're new to the game, the experience is a bit daunting. It's huge. It's massive. It's so much to get into it that if you're not intelligent, just put the controller down to begin with. If you can't sit through hours and thousands of hours of gameplay, put the controller down. If you aren't interested in Oblivion, put the controller down. Starfield is a mad, complex game where you have to not only be a loot goblin, you have to be a sim, you have to be a deer of war. I mean, there's a lot. Basically, everything in a sci-fi movie and game that you could ever want is in Starfield. And if doing that over and over and over, exploring planets and going into sometimes desolate places is boring to you, then, you know, I said it, right? And the next part, caves and stuff. I personally don't waste my time going into caves and stuff after my first experience with Starfield. There's nothing in them. And aside from that, it's all just cosmetic and very flashy. So you can't blame me and say, well, you said this game was massively detailed, and it is massively detailed. It's just also very boring at times. Basically, the same way you could do mods on Skyrim, the same way you could do mods on Fallout 4, you can now do mods on Starfield. And I think that attracts players. I think it's attractive. The store looks good. What's in it? A lot of the things, you know, are like, the cosmetics, I'm just not super sold. But it is the God mode shits for me. If you've not beat the game, stay away from the creation code because it's going to disable those achievements. You want those achievements first. However, if you have beat it, you don't mind just going through and breaking the game. That is literally what this creation kits is. I mean, the amount of different outposting now that you're able to do based off of the ship brands that in the different shipyards that's already in the game. It's like you can see how Bethesda already had things set up and how they were already, and I like how in the store things, you know who's an official person that you're purchasing from. You can see basically off a catalog and categories. And that's proficient and looking for useful mods. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I think you're just going to go download stuff. Don't do that. Don't just download something because somebody told you to do it. The ones that are useful are the ones that are for the God mode. Anything that is unlimited something, that is what I would go for if you're in the creation system. It's not much to talk about for me because every single time I look in the store, I'm really not seeing new stuff. Also, another confession is I'm on Xbox. I'm not going to get all of the great mods firsthand. I have to wait a while. Yeah, but I can't wait to fly around like the Jetsons. That sounds amazing. It looks amazing. The cons of it is, again, no achievements. If your game was crashing before, it's going to crash more now. Some of the mods don't work with others. And 4, I would say a lot of the stuff is useless, and beyond it being cosmetically attractive, maybe the experience point mod is like the best. And again, the God mode, going to the kiosk, getting everything you want. But everything else is just pretty much like, okay, I could have probably built that weapon if I wasn't lazy. And by no means am I bitching or complaining about it. I'm just saying I'm not seeing the things that I want to see in it yet, okay? That's all. I'm excited, don't get me wrong. And the next thing we're going to talk about is just because I have a bad taste in my mouth about this, that I'm just like, iffy. And, you know, sometimes when I've logged in and I've had these mods and stuff downloaded, I have literally glitched to save. That's a lot, Bethesda. You know, it's a lot. I'm trying to think of more things that I could say about the store that could be positive. I don't think I'm bitching, but it's just that, you know, it's like we've been here, done this, Bethesda. I'm ready for something new. Which leads me to my next topic. While I'm all about nostalgia and stuff like that, you know, I'm looking forward to Shattered Space scaring the fuck out of me. Us going through a black hole, dealing with Xeno warfare already. I mean, the Terramorphs was a good course, don't get me wrong. Like, I just did that. I'd like to see something like that in Shattered Space that just makes me like take a step back, like where the fuck is that big noise coming from? And I would like to see everything super detailed. I want to blow my mind on an astral level. Okay? I'm not a huge fan of Andrea. I never clicked with her. And I don't know, it's something about like the same sex marriage thing and the achievement with that I just couldn't get with when Sarah like confessed her love to me. I just wasn't feeling it up there in the tower and Atlantis, wasn't feeling it. So to that, which, you know, to each their own. Some people like gameplay like that, but I just wasn't feeling it. So the next thing I'm going to say is Andrea. After that, I was turned off of all female characters because I just don't roll that way, you know what I'm saying? I was turned off of all female characters in the game. I just never got along with any other ones. So if she is super part of this quest, but I'm looking forward to the Dark Brotherhood vibe. You feel me, Bethesda? Yeah, we should have been on top of this. You guys let me know what you think in the comments about Shattered Space. I'm going to do a video closer to the release date on it and my thoughts. And I'm going to play with these mods a little bit more. Check them out. Alright, yeah, peace. Love, house.